Hi guys, how you all doing and welcome. This is UFC Daily Updates. I probably won't be able to upload anything tomorrow, that's why I'm just doing this one today, and it's more or less going to be a discussion in regards to UFC 174 that's happening tomorrow night. So just a couple of quick things to catch up on. Carlos Condit, if you remember in his last fight against Tyron Woodley, he injured knee ligament damage, etc. It all stemmed from a takedown in the second. You seen Condit wincing in pain when he was on the ground, when he stood back up. Like Woodley happened with 2 more leg kicks, and it's the second one that pretty much spun him round. But anyway, he's hoping for early 2015 return. Condit's always in the title mix anyway, so it'd be good to get him back. And also same with Glover Teixeira, he's hoping for a fight roughly around about October. After his last fight anyway, he was just totally dominated by John Jones, but he said he's wanting a top 5 opponent, and most of them's all tied up at the moment. With Gus obviously fighting John Jones, I think the UFC might try and put Daniel Cormier in against Glover just to try and keep him active. But again, with his knee, the ligament damage in that in his knee, would it be a smart move? But I mentioned that in my video just the other day there. Then we've also got Nick Diaz. Dana White has said that he would welcome the Nick Diaz and Anderson Silva fight, but it's probably going to have to take place at 185, as I'm not quite sure if Anderson could get down to welterweight. He probably could a few years ago, but even now when he's been out of action so long with a leg break, I think he would find that very, very hard. That's that's just my opinion anyway. Also, my video the other day as well was really highlighting Chael Sonnen. Dana White has also said that he reckons the Nevada State Commission is going to bury Wanderlei Silva. I would just like to get one thing clear here. Chael he tested positive, whereas Wanderlei actually ran away. He didn't take the test. I think that's the first time that a UFC fighter's actually run away, from a drug test. So who knows what can happen with that? Even if it's a year ban, I think that'll be the end of Wanderlei. He's at the tail end of his career anyway, and to set him back a year, I really just can't see him coming back for that, to be honest with you. Moving on to tomorrow night, we have UFC 174 Johnson versus Bagotinov. I'm quite looking forward to this one. Some good fights on it again, and it also marks the return of the former UFC heavyweight champion Andrei Arlovski. I've watched this guy fight a few times back in the day, just when I started getting into MMA. He was one of the fiercest guys in the heavyweight division. That's probably why he was champion. But things have evolved in that. So he's fighting Brandon Schaub, runner-up, tough. I can't see Schaub beating him, to be perfectly honest with you. I think because it's Arlovski's first fight back in the UFC is going to be so hyped. I reckon the crowd now is going to go behind him, and he's on a 6-1 streak, but he was actually 0-4 not that long ago, so a tremendous turnaround for him, and wish him luck tomorrow. Therefore I'm picking him. Then moving on, you get Ryan Bader against Rafael Cavalcante. Now Cavalcante is an elite striker. He's got knockout power, both fists, both feet. He's never went to decision once. All his fights have either ended in him being knocked out or him knocking someone else out. Ryan Bader's striking has improved tremendous. If you just watch him evolve over the last year or two, his striking has got so good, but he also has the wrestling to keep Cavalcante on the ground for 15 minutes. Hoping that's not what happens, but it's there if he needs to. I'm going to take Ryan Bader to win that one as well. Moving on to the co-main event, we've got Rory McDonald, Tyron Woodley. This is either going to be a very, very short night for Woodley, or it's going to be a long night. His gas tank isn't the best, that's the thing. I think if Rory can withstand the first round and then just grind the second and third, I think he'll get a decision. I don't see him knocking Tyron out. If anything, Tyron will take Rory out, but I'm going to have to go with Rory McDonald in that one. And moving on to the main event, and I've not got long left in this video, Ali Bagotinov is 6-1, which is ridiculous. I think he's got one of the best chances of actually beating DJ. He's world Sambo champion, his grappling's absolutely phenomenal. So I'm going to take Bagotinov for that one. Anyway guys, that's been the end of the video. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll upload again on Sunday and see how my predictions went for this one. Peace.